Welcome to Learn It, a series of digital scrapbooking tutorials by Studio Wendy at Scrapbook Graphics. Today we're going to use the Smart Paper Maker to create a pattern paper with just a few clicks, and it really is that easy. I have template number 3 open, and you'll see here in the Layers panel that we have a texture layer, we have several element layers, and then we have a paper color layer. So we can go ahead and just fill that paper color layer with any color we want to use. We can also edit the texture if we want to by double clicking it and opening it up and replacing it with another texture. Then hitting Command S to save it and Command W to close it, and that will change out the texture with one of your own. We are also going to start replacing these hearts with doodles that match our kit. And so what you want to do is just expand that folder to show the first doodle type and double click on the thumbnail to open that smart object. Now what I'm going to do is open up my first flower doodle and copy it and paste it into the smart object. So that's Command A, Command C, Command W, or Control A, Control C, Control W, and then paste Command or Control V. Now I can enlarge or reduce this slightly to fit the space. It's best if you have an element that does fit the space naturally. This one doesn't quite have that same square ratio, but it will probably work okay. Then what I need to do is turn off the original layer, and I'm going to merge these two by selecting them and hitting Command E. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it and close it. And you'll see here that instantly that element is updated throughout the entire paper. So now we're going to basically repeat this process again. This time, however, I'm going to show you how to use the actions that came with your download. There are 2 actions that come with the Smart Paper action set. There's the paste action and the open action. The paste action is designed to take a shape on your clipboard, paste it into the smart object, and then recolor it with your foreground color. So I've copied a shape onto my clipboard, and I'm going to go ahead and open the layer group and select the first smart object. Then with the paste action highlighted in the actions panel, I'm going to press play. Press continue past the message. My shape is pasted on the screen here, and then I'm prompted to resize it. So I want to go ahead and resize it to fill the space, and again I can rotate it if I want to. And when I'm happy with that, I can go ahead and press enter. And then I'm prompted to choose the foreground color. I could switch it and choose a different color, but if you have your foreground color already set, you can just say OK. And now that element has been updated with a recolored shape. If I want to undo a step at all, I can go back to my history panel and step back 1 step. It says update smart objects. I can just go back 1 and it will undo all of those smart objects that were in that layer group. So now I'm going to run the second action. This is the open action that's actually going to go through the same process we used the first time. So with that first one selected, I'm going to press play, click continue past the message, and open up flower number 2. Again, I'm prompted to resize and rotate if I want to. Press enter when I'm happy, and that shape is now updated in the file. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and use that same process to update the rest of the hearts into the flower doodles. And there we go. So all of my hearts are now replaced with my flowers. And then from here, I can edit this just like I would any other paper. So for example, if I want to switch these flowers to a different blending mode, I can do that just by applying those changes to the layer groups themselves. And I can adjust my overlay here That's my texture. And then if I want to make additional changes, I can go ahead and add in additional overlays if I want to. So I'll copy this one, paste it in here. And there we go. So in a few clicks, I have completely altered this paper. And let's go back and look at the original. That was the original. And now that my doodles and overlay have been replaced, that is the final paper here. So it's super simple. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you love these smart paper templates just as much as I do. I'll see you next time.